Hello and welcome back to Million Monster Militia. I'm here joined by Ezra, the community manager for Million Monster Militia.
Hey, really excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you. I haven't done too many of these kinds of things, so this is going to be me leaving my comfort zone a little bit. So that should be fun.
Yeah, I haven't done these either, but yeah, I'm excited. It's the kind of game that's fun to sort of play couch co-op style. It's so complicated.
Yeah, I mean you're pretty versed with the game, so you'll be able to like catch a few things that maybe I'm doing wrong, or even like let me know about some, like, I don't know, metas, because I know this game's got many of them.
Yeah, and there's also some sort of like hidden mechanics almost that I can tell you about.
Awesome. I am going to be continuing with the campaign from my previous Let's Try of this game, and we'll just be rolling through. Now, the most important question I have for you is, can you get to Toronto?
Can you get to Toronto? I don't believe so. There's Quebec is in this game as like one of the annexed states. That's the little dotted line you see right there, but Toronto, in this fictional universe, the U.S. did not annex Toronto.
That just figures, you know. Toronto does seem to be like the eye of the tornado. Just like all of the weird stuff happens around it, and then we just have like perfect weather all the time. But,
perfect.
Damn. Oh well. I guess we missed the apocalypse. All right. Well,
just barely. That's the sequel.
That's the sequel. I
Only
demand DLC.
Toronto.
Maybe we'll get some Toronto too. No, it's fine. I don't need any more. We got Scott Pilgrim. That's good enough. You know.
I love Scott Pilgrim.
All right, so we're fighting Cull, and so the new campaign. We're in the public beta for now, because you were mentioning that it has maybe less hiccups. I don't know if I ran into any problems with my previous video, but.
Yeah, it's just some small bugs around some of the units, and the public beta currently has fixes to those bugs. So yeah.
Oh, awesome. All right. Well, all right. We're androids in this one, or let's see. Four plus androids deal +2 damage, and currently we start with 5 androids, so we're already getting that bonus.
Right. Normally you start with 5 civilians, which all just deal 1 damage, and in some parts of the campaign you have different starting squads, and this is a sort of a challenge level that has only constructs and demons, so to go along with that, there's the starting squad of all androids.
Well, that's an interesting combo. I didn't know that is there like a lot of interplay with the constructs and demons. Like,
it's interesting. You kind of have to pick out the parts that do work together. The prologue sort of has you smash together different parts of the game that not all the pieces fit together, but the parts that do can be really powerful. There is a unit that's very rare called Green Hands. It's a demon that's very good with the construct. So if we see that one, we'll really want to pick it up.
Awesome. I guess my temptation is just to grab another android, since it gets the bonus right away.
That sounds good to me.
All right. And I gotta say, I really appreciate this new format, because it's just like slow rolls you into like different synergies, rather than like just throwing you in like, okay, 200 unit types, good luck.
Yeah, there's 153 units in the game, and they all have like unique effects, so it can be pretty overwhelming if you start just with the full thing unlocked, which is why we added this prologue that sort of unlocks them more slowly.
No, yeah, I think this is great. I do have a question though, actually, after the campaign, like, I assume like when you go through the campaign, is there a way to like unlock the previous method of playing this game?
Yeah, so basically after the first 10 like cities in the prologue, then this like wall explodes and you're into like the main part of the campaign, and the first level of that is basically what the game was before 1.0.
Oh, nice.
And then everything after that is like just crazy extra modifiers and starting squads and stuff.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad to know that like you didn't just like wipe out the original way of playing this game, because I liked that version too. It was just like I could never get past Chonk. Basically, Chonk is
Right.
like the campaign killer for me every time.
Yeah. The other thing is that there's we still have the custom game mode in the game for 1.0, and the custom game mode, if you just like leave it on default settings, that was the game before 1.0.
Okay. I think I tried clicking on the custom button, but it's like you have to unlock it, right?
Yeah, it doesn't unlock until you defeat the prologue, which you're now well on your way to doing.
I read that in the Discord. Is like, oh, I think we're talking pre prologue, and I'm like, oh no, I'm like, I'm not even like,
You're definitely in the prologue, but yeah, I think the people in there were sort of super dedicated fans who have already sort of blown through a lot of the campaign, and so they were talking about some of the later stuff.
Is there a lot of items in this pool?
There are not. This is a challenge run with just constructs and demons, so it's one of those things where it kind of limits down your decisions, where you can kind of just ignore things that say like something with items or something with beasts or anything like that.
Nice. Okay, so I guess I'm just like trying to like if recycler is something I should look at for its item synergy, or just look at it for its recycler synergy, and it seems like that's the case.
Yeah, I think the recycler wouldn't be great in this run. The mirror demon is pretty solid. It's basically gonna be 5 damage starting next turn, and then just upwards from there over time. They also have 1 reroll, so you could look at 6 more if you wanted to.
I'm really bad about not using my reroll, but I think that the mirror demon is pretty good. It doesn't synergize at all, but I don't think I have to worry about that yet until like I start filling up the board, right?
Right. It's just kind of like a solid unit.
And then I like this is my in. Now we're all about demons.
Yeah.
We gotta take all the demons.
Demons and stone golems. Actually, I forget what the exact text is on the stone golems. They turn the androids into themselves, and then
They deal +3 damage for every stone golem added, and then they transform adjacent androids into stone golems. Oh no, they're marked themselves for destruction. I missed that part.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna need to figure out a pivot at some point.
Yeah. No
they're good
kidding.
for now.
Yeah, they're good for now. Except my entire militia is now made of sacrificial.
Oh,
demons.
actually, the recruiter could be really good. I mean, it's really rolling the dice, but we could get lucky with it.
We go hard. Everything on black.
Oh boy, I think it
Link?
can even get us things that aren't constructs and demons, so we can kind of cheat the system here.
I love how that stone golem marked itself for death and then immediately transformed another android. Like,
Yeah. I
I'm.
leave my legacy to you.
Yeah. Wait, what's happening? No, my recruiter is already marked for destruction.
Yeah, it only does it twice, because otherwise it would just fill up your militia forever.
Okay, so this is double DAR's damage.
Yeah, Dar is a human, so he's not going to show up unless we get really lucky with the recruiter. It's a human that cares about beasts. Yeah.
All right, I think we got very unlucky here.
Yeah, I'm curious what else the recruiter gave us. But we'll see soon.
Another mirror demon seems like a good idea. Deals damage equal to the number of different unit types currently. This seems like a very good one for us.
Yeah, now
considering
that we
we've
got the
a lot.
recruiter, this could be good, because now we have a beast from the bird, and we're going to have constructs and demons. Yeah, that could be good.
So we've got diversity
Oh,
demon.
man.
Oh wait, we got the monkey god.
The monkey god.
Monkey
The
god is a piece of shit.
The monkey god gives and the monkey god takes away.
He-
We've had probably more complaints about the monkey god in the Steam forums than any other piece.
Monkey god historically takes away far more than he gives, but he does give. I've seen it happen. He can be merciful, but
Yeah,
We'll see.
if people watching didn't quite catch it, it randomly gives either 0 times, 2 times, or 3 times bonus. So it can be really good, but also if you can just get really unlucky and 0 times a bunch of times in a row.
I feel like I should take the Crimson Demon, although that would reduce my diversity, right? And then that would be bad.
Yeah, I think it'd be better to just keep the bird. The android might be good just to get more stone golems before they destroy themselves.
I feel like that's like a non-choice. Like, I mean, like I see the value in that, but like we only get another stone golem for like a few turns, so we're not really like. I kind of want to re-roll these.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
Also, would you take the android over the stone golem, which is just another stone? Like you take the
That's
android.
a great question.
You take the android so it turns into a stone golem, or do you take the stone golem?
I think it's a question of whether you want it to be damaged now or damaged later.
This is gonna be
Ooh.
marks for destruction.
So the aesthetic is really good, but it takes some very specific maintenance.
I see that.
But honestly, it turning into a civilian wouldn't be bad because that would be a human for our diversity demon.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I don't think we have enough empty spaces for it to do that.
I think it might actually, especially with now the 3 times bonus from the monkey god. You'd be surprised how fast it scales.
Well, it's not gonna one-shot it. Does this count? Because the boss is already damaged.
I think that the way that it works is if it's more than the total health of the boss.
Oh no! So it could still
but,
no.
Yeah, but a civilian's okay.
Let's see. It totally 100%.
I think so. Wait, maybe not. Maybe it has to be the base damage, and the 3 times didn't count.
We get to loophole the system. The boss is already damaged. Doesn't count. Well, thank you, monkey god.
Going away.
Honestly, the monkey god is helping us out right now.
That's true.
Although the stone golem's leaving. Stone golems.
Yeah.
Not. Is that a fern?
That is a cicad tendril, I believe, which I think it like grows into a larger plant after time, and then when it's a larger plant, it gets eaten by beasts.
Okay.
That's my final answer.
What's the like method behind development of this game? Like, I had just a tangent for a second. I had a stream of Path of Acra recently with the dev in chat, and I'm very obsessed now with the idea of spreadsheet versus vibes based development.
I think this is a spreadsheet and vibes based development game.
Amazing.
So Ichiro was the guy who made the initial prototype, and he's like the head of Baseline. And he made the original version in Python with just like text. And his philosophy is, for this game at least, was like, I want to make this game, like I just want to make 150 pieces and see how they interact. And it's going to be crazy and it's going to be broken, but we'll just see how it is and then we'll adjust from there. So basically everything after that has been like refining those 150 units and implementing them into now Construct instead of just like a Python script, and adding the art and everything. And it has been a lot of like tweaking and tuning in terms of a vibes-based way, but it started off with a spreadsheet, I think.
It definitely has the vibes.
Yeah.
Because this is I mean, like, I don't think I would have picked this game up if it hadn't just like had an element of like manicness or unhingedness. I honestly want to know what the story is behind that trailer, because it's something else.
Yeah, that was my predecessor of a community manager made that trailer, so I cannot take any credit for it, but it is a really great trailer. Yeah, I think all the Deja Bond games, like, they're all in different genres, but the sort of common factor is this crazy manic energy that they have.
Dog catcher. Oh.
Yeah, so another aesthetic might actually be good.
Yeah, because they were just filling the board, right?
Right, and you could maybe get it to a point where they're both dealing half of the boss's damage.
I noticed I'm keeping my old ones.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what's up with that.
Yeah, either.
Like, they're definitely one-shotting.
Right, are they one-shotting before the... Oh, there you go.
But one of them stayed, so what's the story there?
I don't know. I'm going to have to ask John, the programmer, and see what's happening. Yeah, that's interesting.
I noticed there's always like a paragraph of lore for each boss.
Mm-hmm.
How important is that to the creator? Like they sit down and write some deep lore for Jeetle Boost?
It definitely came later, I'll say. There's a guy named Dan Brainerd who is the most prolific writer I've ever met. You can just give him an idea and he just can pontificate about it in a creative and entertaining way for like hours. And he's worked with Ezra on a lot of different projects. And we hit him up and was like, hey, Dan, do you want to make these boss bios? And he was like, absolutely. And that's the story of how all the bosses have bios.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So are they like all connected? Is it just like ramblings of a mad writer?
I don't know how connected they are. I think he has some lore in his head, but I am not privy to it.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yes, we could try another aesthetic, although the replicating spiders are gonna start taking up everything pretty soon.
Yeah, I got those specifically to fill the board, but I guess that means the aesthetic is going to be doing a lot less damage now.
Yeah, there's a very small chance that they'll wipe themselves out, but it's not very likely.
Now
Honestly,
Monkey
this
God.
might be enough to carry us for a while.
Monkey God is doing their thing.
Yeah.
They're monkey godding. Maybe I should just start skipping.
Maybe. Another mirror demon will probably be... Like, I guess by boss 10, it'll be doing 50 damage, which is probably more than a random spider, but... I don't know, we could also reroll.
Yeah, that seems like the thing. Trevor, huh? Nope.
Yeah, there's no water in this... I don't think there's a way to get water in this version of the game, because water is a terrain, and then the other thing that generates water is a whale, but the whales are beasts. So neither of those are in this prologue.
I'm wondering what the actual like loss per gain ratio is for taking another aesthetic at this point.
I'm not sure. I mean, if the board fills up completely, it'd be really bad. Right now, it's pretty decent.
I guess the board's gonna fill up quickly enough. I should maybe stop taking things.
I think that's probably right.
Oh God, monkey god.
Oh boy, the monkey god. This run's really gonna live or die on the monkey god. Not even supposed to be able to get the monkey god in this, but somehow we did. The diversity demon would be pretty good.
Yeah. Boost damage to all deployed units, but oh, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, if we ever don't have 0 times.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Thanks, monkey god. Except now the board is filled enough that the aesthetics are no longer doing very much damage.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I have thrown. We have thrown it. I've thrown it. It's thrown.
Oh boy.
If you're at +4 health, transform one adjacent. Oh, that's nope.
Yeah, let me look up what a vampire does so I can tell you. So the vampires fully drains the base damage of all adjacent humans, beasts, and monsters, permanently adding that to its own base damage, and it cannot be destroyed.
So it
I don't
sounds
think those
useless.
would actually be very good. Yeah. In this version.
Yeah, none of this is very good.
Yeah, I'd probably just reroll this one.
You can find a random deployed common unit. Marks that for destruction. If that happens, prevents your health from falling below 2. If it ever protects your health, marks it. Every single creature in this game is like made by a DM. It's like a self-made DM creature.
Yeah, I think that's right. The Reaver is honestly pretty decent. It could get rid of, I forget which things we have that are common right now, but it also has a really funny animation that it plays when it protects you.
All right, let's see that. Hopefully. Yeah, we have.
Hopefully we won't need it, but maybe we will.
Replicator Spider was 100% an awful decision.
It's an interesting decision. They do destroy themselves after a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they used to be just totally rampant, but now, Yeah, if they're adjacent to 6 or more, it marks all of the deployed ones for destruction. Um, so there is a chance that they get rid of all of themselves, but if any of them like replicated during that time, then you have another little seed that's gonna keep growing afterwards.
Well, my Reaver just killed the only civilian.
Did it?
I'm pretty sure it did.
I think that it wouldn't have done that until you were supposed to fall below 2, but maybe you already were and I just wasn't paying attention.
I think it was at 4.
Okay, it shouldn't have triggered yet, I don't think, but I could be wrong.
No, it's all good. Deals. Nope, that's not gonna do anything. I feel like I am taking none of this.
Yeah, I think we're in skip land.
Yes, we got.
Yay, they destroyed.
And we're gonna
we
kill
got the bonus.
Beetle Boost here. Oh, that's
Yeah,
saved.
saved.
Oh, I should have took some more aesthetics. Now I have regret.
Well, we still have some spiders in our militia, I think. They just weren't all deployed.
Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, no, that's awful actually.
Yeah, they sort of... A lot of the units in this game are like... They're almost like watching like Conway's Game of Life, where you're kind of just watching them have these weird patterns.
I'm gonna. I'll take some more. I'll take more aesthetics and hope that we get lucky on the. Oh my god.
We have a real chance to win, but it's gonna rely on the monkey god being kind to us.
I regret. Oh, there's green hands.
Oh, there's green hands. Okay, do we have... So green hands is really good with the androids, but I'm not sure if we have things that combo with it right now. Can we look at our militia and take a look? Oh, actually, I think so. It's really good with the mirror demon, because instead of basically what green hands does is if it gets a temporary bonus, instead it becomes a permanent bonus. So the mirror demons will just keep adding like 35 to themselves over and over again, which is really good.
Okay.
And it also will buff the replicating spiders until they destroy themselves. So yeah, I think green hands is a great choice.
We'll see how it plays out.
It also has just a lovely animation. Can you spot the green hands on the
Can you? That's got some real Hylix vibes. Actually, this whole game, when I think about it,
Hylix.
It gives me some Hylix vibes. I have to do a playthrough of that game at some point.
It's really good. I have a very distinct memory of playing Hylix with a friend in college, where we just like, it was like one of the last days of school. We just like found a random room. And we were just hanging out, and I was like, "Can I show you this game?" And we started playing Alex, and he was like, "What is going on?"
It is. It's 100. I feel like I'm gonna more aesthetics. I'll take another mirror demon. It's got that like. It's the perfect game to show to someone without context.
Yes, definitely.
I'm getting very unlucky with these spider placements.
Yeah. Oh, and we didn't even get the monkey god to come out.
Oh, you know what? Good.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm cool with that.
I was like, "Oh, there's no bonus. I wonder why."
Yeah. Diversity demon. Is that boost damage?
Could be good.
Does this combo with green hands?
It does. Actually, I'm not. It's strangely worded. It should be worded one way or the other. I think that diversity demon would combo with green hands for itself, but the 1.5 times doesn't combo because green hands happens before the multiplier.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Some of the things are kind of weirdly specific, but I think that's how it works.
Yes.
Hey.
Get out of here, spiders. That was a lot of damage as well.
That was a lot of damage.
We got the good monkey god.
Yes. The monkey god smiles upon us today.
No, I'll take another replicating spider.
Hey, it wouldn't do much.
I'll just take another aesthetic, I think.
Sure.
Because like now's the. Oh, never mind. That was bad. Thank you, monkey god. You are really doing the monkey lord's work.
It's trying.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna go hard on this mirror. Well, I don't. Oh, I do have the green hand still.
Yeah, it's going away this turn, but yeah, I think that's a good call. But the mirror demon is really pretty strong. Nice.
So we have three more bosses.
Yes.
These campaign levels get quite a bit longer pretty quickly.
Yeah, it starts off with just 1 and then 3, and then it sort of ramps you up to the main game usually has like 12. Wow, that's a lot of bonuses.
I got the lucky spider placement as well.
Nice.
All right, saved. Everything is good. I'm hoping that's the rest of the spiders.
I think I have bad news for you.
Oh no. Oh no.
There's 5 of them left.
Shoot. All right. Well, at least the aesthetics are getting some bonuses. Never mind. It's the monkey god. Monkey god did me dirty.
It's so funny that we got the monkey god through the recruiter just randomly.
I should have re-rolled before I skipped.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh well.
You're just so confident in this strategy that you don't even need to.
I mean, it is working somehow.
It is working.
It is doing.
The diversity demons are really helping us a lot.
Yeah. Should I take another one? Although these are the only reason mine are good is because of the green hands I got, right?
No, because I mean, they don't deal much damage by themselves, but multiplying everything else by 1.5 is really good, especially when they stack on each other.
Right.
The real danger is if we ever somehow lose one of our types, or like if one of them doesn't come out because the spiders like multiply too much, then we won't get that bonus anymore.
Right. Common unit for destruction. Are the spiders common?
No, they're rare. I mean, they feel common because we have so many of them, but they start off being rare at least. The garbage collector I'm worried about for that reason I was just talking about.
Yeah. We don't want to lose our diversity.
Yeah.
Deep one is no good to us. I'm gonna skip.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We just gotta cross our fingers for this. Hey, nice.
I like the frames dipping is actually like really working.
Oh yeah?
It's just like there's like so many pluses that the engine can't handle it anymore.
Yeah, it's so funny. That's like the most performance intensive thing in this game. It's just like originally the pluses would all just stack on themselves, and we wanted to be able to have them spread out. And so John, the developer, like made this like complex algorithm for like spreading them out. It turns out that it's like super resource intensive. So this is like the one thing that really lags the game.
What you should do is give them all like physics, and then just like have them pile up on the ground, and that'll be better for performance, I guarantee.
That would be amazing. It kind of reminds me of like Backpack Battles. If you played that game, like
oh,
it has
yeah.
the physics on all the items.
There's that game's wild because there's been like 2 or 3 different games that have like all had the exact same kind of like format.
Yeah, Backpack Battles, Backpack Hero.
I think there's
another one.
Yeah, there's at least one more. All of them, some I feel like really related to that one roguelike I played a couple years ago. But they're all like they're more like super auto pets than they are like.
Yeah, they have that structure.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Backpack Hero is more of a regular roguelike, right?
Oh yeah, that might be the one I'm thinking of. Backpack Hero is like you're placing things in a backpack, but then it's like more like a deck builder in that the items are kind of comboing together. All of these are very related to Monster Militia, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. I think like they're all sort of, I guess like in board game terms, they would all be kind of like engine builders, but in video game world, we don't really have that language, so we just kind of call them deck builders.
This is a really interesting thing I've been seeing online, is that like video game terminology is very resistant to engine builder as like, you know, part of its defining like genre,
Right.
which is wild because there's so many engine builders and they all
Yeah.
want to be called deck builders.
Yeah, I think it's a function of like the tag system on Steam really incentivizes you to have the same tags as other games so people can find it.
Right.
And so nobody wants to be the first person to say, "Oh, my game's actually an engine builder," which there isn't a tag for, and like take the risk on that.
Well, if we have a tag for dwarves, I think we can have a tag for engine builder.
Yeah, we gotta write a petition to Steam.
Yeah.
Oh man, the monkey god has really screwed us over at this last moment.
Yep. 100%. Reroll. Nope. None of that.
Come on, Yahtzee.
Yeah. I've likened this game a lot more to Luck Be a Landlord than anything else. Is there like some influence, or was it?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of influence. We all. Oh wait, so before. Oh, okay.
Oops. Oh,
Okay,
should I have? I should. Yeah.
The Mayday
That was
button.
my bad.
Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, for viewers who haven't played before, there's this thing that we do to soften the game a little bit, which is once per run, you can use this Mayday button to deal 10 times the amount of damage that you just dealt. So it can be useful in the early game if you're off to a slow start, and it can be useful in the late game if you don't quite have enough damage to kill the last boss. But right there, it would have been nice just in case we get 0x like 4 times in a row.
I'm honestly fine with this. We're getting rid of the spiders.
Yeah.
That's not going to be all of them, but it's going to be enough of them that the aesthetics can actually... I keep calling them aesthetics, but they're aesthetics, I know. Yeah, I'm good with this.
All right, come on, monkey god.
Monkey god, yes.
Yes.
Monkey god,
Hooray!
victory. Yeah, I mean, the fact that I can actually beat levels in this game definitely makes... thank you for including easier mode. So I feel like I can actually accomplish things. We beat Burlington.
You beat Burlington. Congratulations, you've unlocked demons and constructs.
So what's the deal here? Does this mean like they're like I understand what it's telling me, but what is it telling me?
Right, okay, so you've so far beaten 4 of the campaign missions in the prologue. There are 10 total, and each one unlocks a different section of the unit list. So that thing, that like kind of table on the right is telling you what you've unlocked so far. So you've unlocked common and uncommon humans, you've unlocked all terrain and all structures, rare and very rare items, all constructs and all demons, those are what you just unlocked. And you have yet to unlock common, uncommon items, common, uncommon monsters, plants, undead, beasts. You can read the rest of it, but basically, yeah, we're unlocking things one bit at a time. The last thing we just did was a challenge run, so that was only constructs and demons, but so for instance, Portland, Maine, or Rhode Island are both sort of like more like regular prologue missions, I guess.
Okay.
So in these, we'll have access to all of the things we've unlocked.
Okay. Okay, that was the thing I was a little bit confused by, because this, to me, I know it says starting squad. I think I assumed that it meant it would limit the pool as well.
Yeah, the starting squad is just like the literal things that you start with.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense, and it's not that it was worded badly. It's that I have a tendency to misinterpret things.
It's all good.
Okay, so
the other interesting thing about the prologue is that depending on how you go through it, it kind of feels different, because you decided to unlock this little chain of things. Someone else might have done it in a different order, and then this mission would be different for them because they have different things unlocked.
Right. And then so once you've finished the prologue, then you're back to dying the chunk. I speak for myself.
Yeah. So the first mission of the sort of like campaign proper, I guess, is the same as what it was before launch.
Okay. Now, having never beaten that, what does the second mission look like? Like after you like, I don't even know how far it goes after chunk.
So there are 75.
Oh.
It is a gigantic campaign mode. Each one, the boss scaling becomes a little bit steeper, so you have to deal more damage faster. There's also more bosses, and they start having modifiers. So one of the modifiers that we use a lot because we think it's a really interesting and fun way to play the game is after every fight, you choose a column of units to sacrifice, send to hell, basically, and in return, you get a demon goat that has the combined damage of all those units. So it kind of lets you pivot more, but it still has that random spirit to it where you don't totally get to choose what you send, but you can kind of choose a little bit. But it just makes it so that you don't mind taking more like early game units, because then you can convert them into these goats that then you can use later on.
Will it be their combined base damage or their bonus damage?
I believe it's their combined base damage.
Because I know that can be a huge pain in the butt, because like you can have creatures with like a lot of bonus damage but like very little to no base damage, and so they don't actually contribute much to like someone who takes their base damage.
Right, so that's a bit of a wrinkle. There are different units that go off of base or bonus, but the Hell Goats thing, those go off the base damage.
I hope I can eventually see that.
I'm sure you will. You can definitely do it.
All right. Well, we're at 36 minutes here. I'm gonna keep this this video short just to help it along for the algorithm sake.
Cool.
But I want to really thank you for joining me and showing me a couple things and telling me like about the game. I'd be game to do more of this, but I respect people's time. So
I'd be happy to do it again. This is really fun.
Awesome. Well, if you at home enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button. Yo, we've got some layer clipping with that frog. I never noticed that before. It likes to pop into the foreground there.
That's funny.
And consider subscribing for more of this. I'll see you guys next time. And thank you very much for joining me, Ezra.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome.